Hello everybody, and thanks for tuning in to another episode of The Last Game Hunter. I am Paul, your host, and we are going to take a look at an AtGames console, which would be, I guess, the newest version of the Atari. We're going to look at the ATARI Flashback X. Now, a few things about this one is the look of it, of course. It's supposed to look more like the original 2600 VCS, which is really cool. It's a mini console, so it's going to be smaller than any of the other consoles that we've ever used. And, well, I guess we're just going to have to get into it because we're going to have to open it, take a look at it, find out what I think of that, and then we're going to play some games and find out what the overall feel and value for this product is, as it is definitely something small, unique, and cool. With all the mini consoles coming out there, it was no question that AtGames or anybody else would have done a Atari Mini. So here it is. Let's get right to it. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. Ring that bell for notifications for any up-and-coming things, whether it be gaming related, computer related, water cooling related, or just great news. Here we go. Nice. So definitely a very small, compact micro Atari here. I'm loving the look. It looks authentic. You got your two controller ports, original style at the back, HDMI 720p, and a micro USB power connector. No SD card slot on this. The wood grain is gorgeous. Nice. Power adapter, again, like I said, micro SD, so if something goes wrong or it dies, you can replace it very easily. Player 1 controller usually has all of the buttons, and they are wired, not like the Flashback 9 Gold. Again, wired, and no extra buttons on here, just looking like your original. The controller feels pretty good, but it does feel like it may need to be broken in. Alright, here we go. I like these buttons on here, and they're actually functional buttons. So it's the 5-button Atari equivalent. It gives you that really nice, authentic feel. Even the momentary ones, you have the little fake cartridge slot. Love to put a little cartridge there if I could. Just really authentic looking. I'm very impressed with it. So I guess now the only thing left is to try it out. Okay, so this one here is pretty much impossible to play without the paddle. I just wanted to put it in here to include the idea of it because the game does look sharp, it does look good, and I wanted to see how responsive the joysticks were. Okay, so I can say with confidence now that the joystick is pretty good. It sometimes gave me a little bit of, I guess, stiffness or delay. I think that was more along the lines. It started to loosen up and get better as I played along. I did play these games for quite a while, so I'm just showing little segments, of course, just to, not make it so boring, unless you guys want to watch me play Atari all day long. But the idea behind this was to test out a variation of games, a big pile of different games, and I mean, there was some that I didn't bother making the cut, and just to get an idea of what this thing felt like. And I gotta say, as far as joysticks go, I mean, they've always had it. The Atari build from AtGames has been pretty solid. So anyway, I'm just gonna go off to the rest of my thoughts here, but overall, I had a great experience with this system. So there is a few things that were really cool about this product, one, of course, is the look. The look of this product is absolutely phenomenal. It's even got the little cartridge slot. I almost want to get a mini cartridge made with like LGH or something on it and just have it glued there. All the switches are fully functional, just like the original VCS, which is really kind of cool. The wood grain, they really nailed the actual feel, fit, and finish of this little guy. It definitely is one reason to own it, just to have it in your collection on display. Now, what it lacks, of course, is the SD card, which makes it a little harder to add games, but it actually can be done. And if you want to see how games can be added to the Flashback X, comment below, and I will make a video showing you guys how to do that. At the same time, I will be learning how to do it too. But it can be done, and I do know how. It's just a matter of doing the video for you guys. So again, if you want to see that video, comment below. Now, other than that, of course, you have your joystick ports at the back, like the original Atari VCS, and that makes it kind of nostalgic. And that is one thing I do like about it. And the game lineup, like adding H.E.R.O and stuff to this, was actually a smart choice. Now, when it came to screen smoothing, I'd rather just leave it the way it was. When I did that, it just, I don't know, I didn't like the look of it, but without it, the picture quality was actually phenomenal. It does output at 720p, so that was really cool. And of course, I got to record audio because I put it through my Fosco Max and not an Elgato. That is a big common problem with Elgatos right now. When you do Atari Flashbacks, you don't get the audio from the game. Luckily, I have a substitute for that, thanks to Fosco Max. And I will leave a review link somewhere up here for that Fosco Max because it has actually been a very helpful product for me. Overall, I would definitely still buy this unit again. As one, like I said, the nostalgia point of it, the look, feel, and finish, the features, it's just an absolutely beautiful console. If I had to pick right now and I didn't own a Flashback 9 Gold or this, I would definitely go for Flashback 9 Gold for the simple reason that you now have wireless controllers, which work very well, and you get the option of the SD card right off the bat. Now, if you're someone that is into, let's say, competitive gaming, you want to play Pac-Man after you add it with the mod that I could do if you comment below, then you want to be wired and you don't want any lag input whatsoever, then I would suggest getting the Flashback X after doing the mod, because there is no reason for it not to be an amazing console, because you can add a USB drive to this in the end with the mod done and have every single game on it anyway. Guys, what do you think? Do you think that this little guy is a must-have in your collection? I mean, it's not very expensive. It is the latest and greatest. The only thing I didn't get to check yet, and I'm thinking about ordering the Hyperkin, I believe it's called the Hyperkin Ranger controller. The Hyperkin Ranger controller has paddles built in. So it's got the D-pad type style, which is a lot nicer than the stick. And it has a roller controller built into the controller for about $35 Canadian. If you want to see a review on that, comment below. So that is one thing I was thinking about picking up, was that controller, and I would like to know, does it work with the Flashback series, which is a problem we've had many times with the roller controllers original from Atari. Now mine were packed away, so I couldn't actually do that test yet, but if I buy the Ranger, I will probably redo the video and let us know what happens. Hey guys, thank you. That is the AtGames Flashback X review. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope I steered you in the right direction if that's what you're looking for. If you don't have a 9 Gold and you're looking for wireless and you're not competitive in your Atari, then the Flashback 9 is probably the easiest way to go. If you are looking for nostalgia, the original look of the controller, fit, feel, and finish, they knocked it out of the ballpark. I think this feels great. I think the product looks great. I'm very happy to have this little guy in my collection to go next to my little mini consoles because, hey, if you had Nintendo, why wouldn't you want an Atari there somewhere? Don't forget your Genesis Mini. Anyway guys, thanks for watching. Till next time, game over.